Scene 1, take 1. Action.
Wait, don't put it in the trash, put it in the recycling.
Wait, why?
Because it can stop climate change and be turned into something else.
Oh, so if I were to put this in here, then the plastic would get all tangled in garbage and it would be hard to sort?
You could use a reusable water like me and fill in the stations over there.
Oh, okay. I may need to get one of those.
For more information on recycling in our town, visit www.town.dartmouth.ma.us. In the search bar, you can search solid waste and recycling to learn more information about recycling and what you can do to help. Get the job done, recycle, and have fun.
Hello everybody and welcome to DHS SportsCenter. Today I'm here with the Unified Coordinators, Mr. Bro, Miss KP, and Mr. Capello. Welcome guys.
Thanks for
having us, Ben.
So first things first, tell the people at home, what is Unified Sports?
Yeah, Unified Sports is just an opportunity to have regular education peers interact socially and athletically with disabled peers, whether it's physically or intellectually. And we have quite a few offerings that I know we'll talk more about today here at DHS, but that's really the essence of what Unified is all about, a place to practice inclusion and acceptance and inclusivity.
Yeah.
And it also gives kids the opportunity to play sports who in the past may have not had that opportunity.
Yeah. And my next question is, what does Unified mean to you?
As the high school teacher here that works with the PALS program, the majority of my students are on the Unified team. So it's a great opportunity to just be able to see them interact outside of the classroom. I see them all day long in the classroom, so it's really great to see them, you know, playing games and being really athletic and working to their fullest potential beyond academics.
Yeah, and this is a question for all of you too. So if you want to respond to that.
Yeah, I think it's unbelievable to give kids an opportunity where they wouldn't actually have that chance. You know, I think if a regular ed student has the chance to play a sport in all 3 seasons, there's a whole population of students that we're missing out on getting that opportunity. And I think, you know, there's a huge group of us here now in this building that have made sure that there is something for every student to be involved in if they want to. And I think providing that opportunity is what it's all about.
Yeah.
And for me, well, Unified is just, as we've been saying, all about inclusion, and we do it at every level. So we're not just seeing it at the high school, we're seeing it at the elementary schools. We have a Cushman preschool program, Potter School Preschool, the Quinn Elementary School, DeMello Elementary School, Potter Elementary School, the middle school. So we're seeing it across the board, and it's just a nice movement that we've been pushing in phys ed class that I think is being kind of, you know, actually being pushed in all areas of the curriculum.
Yeah, so basically my next question, I know Mr. Capello has been part of this program for a very long time, but for you two, how long have you been teaching kids with physical and intellectual disabilities and been a part of Unified for?
KP hired me. I didn't last long in her program, but the way things worked out, it's, you know, Capello approached us with this idea 11 years ago now, and been doing it since, which is fun.
Yeah, I've been teaching for 16 years and 11 years here at Dartmouth High, so I've been involved pretty much right from the beginning. And Mr. Bro and I sort of became inspired by Mr. Capello when we were younger. We helped out with him in all different learning partnerships roles and helping out with his Thursday activities through the middle school. So Capello's been around for a while and has brought in a lot of people who have sort of entered the special ed field. Mr. Shea, our principal, also interned with Mr. Capello. So he's really brought a lot of us back into the community to continue the work.
And that gives us a chance, Ben, right? That experience that we each had with Capello is the foundation of like what has made this so successful, because that started years ago, right? Like, we're not talking about 11 years when we started Unified. We're talking about now 20 years almost 20 for years, us when we were students with Capello. And that environment to have inclusivity and acceptance was there then. So it's now given us an easier platform to take Unified to a whole nother level in this district, which is cool.
Yeah, and I also want to say there, you just mentioned a lot of alums and a lot of interns who have helped with Mr. Capello's program, including the Thursday program, who he still continues to this day. I know you have a couple of years left in you, Mr. Capello. So
Save my life.
but like maybe down the road, if once he's gone, I don't know who's going to replace. Do you still want to continue that Thursday program?
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't want to see things go away, right? I think we're in this building trying to continue to add things, and this year the newest thing is esports, so it's really not even a sport, right? It's more of that club atmosphere.
Yeah.
So you're getting people who might not want to do a sport but want to do something inclusive, and you can play video games. So Mr. Bosworth and Mr. Mayall are starting to get that off the ground and running. So I don't think we're ever going to try to let things slip away. It's just a matter of continuing them on.
Yep, and continuing to add
grow.
on. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's excellent, though.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Capello, coming up, we have like the Cushman kids coming here to DHS in like 2 weeks from now.
Right.
Do you want to explain that event a little bit?
Sure. So it's called Young Athletes Day. So we provide lots of inclusive opportunities, unified sports, and opportunities for kids to work with each other, kids with and without disabilities to work with each other while involved in sporting activities. It's a great place to socialize. It's just a great place to make friends. And this Young Athletes Day is something we've done in the past, but we've done it at the Cushman School. And the Cushman used to be a preschool and kindergarten program. Now it's strictly preschool. We also have a preschool at Potter School. So our goal is to get all of the preschools, which are 8 in total, between Cushman and Potter, bring them all here to the high school, and then we're going to have a nice event for them. And the beauty of this event is going to be put on, we have a unified PE class, and that class in conjunction with the unified basketball team coached by Mr. Bro and Miss KP, they're going to work together. We have been working together to organize this event so that we'll, they'll be the ones, like you're going to be the MC of that event, which is going to be great that I just talked about the other day. We have many of the other students who will be running some of the different stations. We're going to have Bay State Gymnastics there. They're starting an adapted ninja course and gymnastics unit. So we just really trying to work the community into this as well as everything that we do. So it's going to be a fun event. It's going to give them a nice opportunity to showcase their skills. Parents are going to be involved. They'll be able to be there and watch. So we're really looking forward to it. And having it at Carlin Lynch Activity Center is a great place because it's such a big facility.
Who wouldn't want to do it in here? Back in the day, I remember being a kindergartner, going to Special Olympics, and like running down that track. It's a thing that you really cherish and that lives in your mind forever. So that's one thing that I'm gonna miss is Special Olympics. And learning from you, Mr. Capello, and all the people who have helped me out throughout. It's just been an honor. But we talked about all this events, about the unified, the Young Athletes Day, and for the people at home, I recommended Mr. Capello the Bay State Gymnastics part, and now you got it now, I guess. All right, so my next question is, let's shift gears to Unified. This wonderful plaque right here. So let's talk about the Unified Championship, Mr. Bro. Do you want to explain it a little bit?
Yeah, we went to a conference a few weeks ago, Ben, for any school that is a Unified Champion banner school. And we're lucky that we've done it now twice. And this conference is like a networking opportunity. We can brainstorm with other schools and districts to see what great things they're doing that we might want to add, or maybe we can change the way we're doing a program to make it better. And to our surprise, they called Dartmouth up because we were awarded one of 9 school districts in the state that our entire district is now a Unified Champion district. So it was really cool for us, I think, just to receive the award, but also to think back of, 10 years ago, it was Mr. Capello asking both of us if we would want to help start it, which was one sport with 3 or 4 really core people that wanted to get this off the ground. And that grew into a whole school that has embraced it. And now it's really cool because, like he said with the Young Athletes Day, it's the entire district. Every building in the district is doing multiple things that are unified. And I think that speaks volumes to what we're trying to grow here in Dartmouth.
Yeah, and I thought it was excellent. I remember a couple years ago, I think it was like 10 years ago, Mr. Capello was on was mentioned on Kelly Ripa's show.
Yes, people forget that, Ben.
People forget that. And it was Michael Strahan who was announcing it. He was like, and that's a real great football legend. He led the NFL in one season with 22 and a half sacks. And that's a real legend that your name came out of their mouth. So I know
that was nice. That was, was recognized by some parents in the CPAC, which is the Special Education Parents Advisory Council, and they had nominated me, and then it just kind of went from there. So that was definitely a nice thing. But again, it is a group effort while my name was there, but this all happens because of Mr. Bro, Mrs. KP, and all of the other phys ed teachers and everybody else around us that are so supportive. I never have to ask for volunteers. People always come to us and like, can I volunteer? Can I do this? And that has just been part of Dartmouth, and which has been really great, is that we have so many people that want to be involved and really promote all of these great activities.
And we got an upcoming prep rally, correct?
Yeah, I'll let KP talk about this because
Yeah.
she's been the brainstorm behind this. She's got some really cool plans that we're going to announce.
And it's funny that Mr. Capello had just mentioned how, the community wants to be involved. And it was actually the Dartmouth Police Department who reached out to us and asked if we could get a game going between our unified basketball team and the Dartmouth Police Department. And we had been talking a bit about having another like unified day pep rally thing where we're really talking about inclusion and the importance of making sure that everyone feels accepted and everyone feels like they have a place here at Dartmouth High. And so we thought that would be the perfect opportunity to have the scrimmage between the Dartmouth Police Department and the Dartmouth High Unified Basketball Team. So on November 14th at 1 o'clock, everyone's going to be heading to the gym and they're going to see a scrimmage happen between Dartmouth PD and DHS Unified.
Yeah, you scared for that?
Am I scared?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think they should be.
Yeah. I fear if we win, we're all gonna get arrested for it.
The handcuffs will come out. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly for me. I'm just kidding.
We've been talking to the police department though. They already have, like, right when they first mentioned it to us, they already had 5 officers who wanted to play, and that was right at the very beginning. So we can only assume that they're going to have a crowd coming. Mr. Bro sent out an email the other day saying if anyone wants to come in and practice with us to, brush up on their skills before they take us on, they're more than welcome to join one of our practices. But it's definitely going to be a fun day, and getting the whole community, the whole school involved, and really, talking about the importance of inclusion in Dartmouth Public Schools.
On the starting lineups, we need to do the cops theme. Bad boys, what you want?
Yeah, we can get creative with some music, I think, in the background, which will be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Copyright reasons, I can't sing the full song, so. But not only that pep rallies happen that day, Mr. Bro mentioned to us that we're going to have like couple students, people from the unified community from different other countries, right?
Yeah, we have a really, really unique opportunity, and I think we just wanted to make it more of this whole day. So we are starting with the pep rally for our school, so we can practice again inclusion and the importance of keeping people treating each other the right way. Where we'll bring the police in because that's a community event. And then that day we are also hosting in the afternoon the MIAA Unified Basketball Jamboree. So it's like our postseason tournament. And at that tournament we're really fortunate that a Dartmouth alumni who works with international groups, he has connected with us to ask if a group from Bulgaria can come to observe how we structure our Special Olympics and unified programming. So we're going to have some delegates from Bulgaria in the house that day to kind of watch the pep rally and the jamboree, and we think that will be really cool for us to sort of interact and brainstorm with somebody not just on a local level but internationally too.
Yeah, and it's excellent that they're coming from all the way from Bulgaria, which is in
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
so
pretty crazy.
It's just like right near Lithuania.
Yeah,
correct?
Exactly. Yep.
I know my geography skills. How excited are you guys for this pep rally? Finally.
I mean, I think it's going to be a blast. It's going to sort of take up the whole day, especially for my class. Like, it's a very exciting day. And especially now that we have people coming from literally the other side of the world to witness this, the whole community being involved, it's really going to be a special day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I echo exactly what KP said. I mean, these are the days that, like, as a teacher, you look forward to.
Yeah.
You can't leave without a smile on your face. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, and seeing it be successful and see it come to fruition is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's going to be all day, which is great. It's going to be, during the school day and then extracurricular afterwards, the jamboree. So it should be an exciting day for everybody.
Yeah.
Definitely give a shout out though. We got to get people in the crowd, right?
Yeah.
So
that day,
3 o'clock for the jamboree.
3 o'clock for the jamboree. We
Right
had a
here.
good crowd last year for the jamboree.
So we need people to show up.
We need more people to show up, which is excellent. I'm really glad to be a part of Unified in many ways, and this is one day like Special Olympics, one of my favorite days. Even playing in Special Olympics, even helping out, it's one of the best days. And it's a lot of hard work that you put in, and all of you guys put in, and it really works out to be successful.
Yeah.
It's worth the work.
Good. Well, we appreciate it.
All right. So thank you guys for coming on to the show today. And folks, if you want to come to our Unified Jamboree, it will be Thursday, November 14th at 3 p.m. here at the gymnasium, the MIAA. We have no teams.
Basketball. We have 6 teams.
Do we
Don't know which schools
Don't
yet,
know.
but we have 6 teams.
But yeah, and then we also have our Dartmouth Police Department and our Unified basketball team who will be playing against each other this year. So thank you guys for coming on to the show today, and we'll hope to see you around soon.
Thanks
Great.
for having
Thanks,
us, Ben.
Ben.